The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to take a look at the ThreeZero's MDLX MEGATRON. I got this from good friend Patriot Prime Reviews. Really appreciate sending this over to me. Kind of got him this line after I got the side swipe. Did a review on that. You can go back and check it out. But yeah, these are non-transforming action figures, but die-cast, ton of articulation. They look good. And yeah, the line's been very cool so far. I've got Optimus Prime as well. I'll probably end up getting a few more. The Seekers, I think, are kind of the weak ones, I think, in the whole line. I really don't like the feet. The feet look bad to me, but I may just get a Skywarp because, hey, Skywarp's the best Seeker there is. So before we get started with this, if you have not, please think about subscribing to the channel. Like, share, think about becoming a member, all that good stuff. Really would appreciate it. So box here, we got clear packaging, so you can sort of see them in there. Artwork there. Flip around the side, flip around the back. Fusion cannon comes with a few accessories, not a whole lot. I think maybe we've got two different kind of cannons, but yeah, not a whole lot to the packaging. They don't do like cards and stuff like that, but it looks neat. It's kind of hand-drawn art, I guess. Right there, I don't know, it's hand-drawn, but it looks pretty good. So that's it for the packaging. I don't think there's much else to say. This is made by ThreeZero, and let's open up, take a look at the figure, and see what it's all about. All right, comes with like a little sheet here, just showing some of the things. We've got posed hands, a right hand pointing, left hand open, back cannon, fusion cannon, just how some of the articulation works. And just like most of these ThreeZeros, I see probably the weak point of any of these figures are like the hip skirts with the little ball joint. They are delicate. Not that you really would break them, but they do tend to pop off easily. I know it seems to be a common problem with them, but once you move them where you want them, I think you're fine. So, got that. So let's go over the hands. We've got, let's see, we've got a right grasping hand, a right holding hand. It's a little bit of difference. See how one's spread out. These are nicely done. We've got like paint on them, so it looks like metal war real good like that. We've got a pointing at the Autobot's finger right there, and then we've got a right grasping hand as well. So then you got this piece here which doubles, so you can plug it on the back of Megatron. It can do that thing like G1 has where the gun cannons stick out the back, or you could take it off like this, bring in your fusion cannon. So here's the fusion cannon. Looks nice. It's there on take, you know. Here, I wish it did have like some sort of lights. I was hoping, and I know it doesn't work, but I was hoping that you could put like a light or something in there. That would have been kind of cool. But, you know, nice silver. That red looks real good. Kind of gunmetal paint there. These things are really painted well. But if you wanted to do this, you can do that. Well, let's do it with the sight up. You can have like a different take on the fusion cannon, which I don't really like that. I'm gonna go with the standard style. And you get this piece here, silver, gunmetal on top, and then you can basically plug it in like that, and you've got Megatron's real fusion cannon. So yeah, just, you know, this is where I think a LED made some sense. Like a blue light flashing in there. It's even got a hole in there, so I don't know if that's something that was thought about and didn't really happen, but I thought about myself trying to incorporate one, and I don't really see how I could do it, but overall the cannon looks really nice. So let's bring in the figure. And their take on Megatron is very cool. It's you know, I'd like to see this in like the movies. This is where I think would have made some sense. But Decepticon logo on there. We've got the red metallic. We've got red and blue paint there. We've got some die cast here in the legs and feet. Gunmetal on the bottom. We've got red, silver on the insides. But yeah, like these hip skirts on like a little ball joint right there. So you just have to be careful, articulate how you want to. The hands come off, they articulate. So he can look down, he can look up really good. The neck's on a separate joint too, so he can do the neck can be up, he can do all this stuff here. The arms have their own kind of weird hinge going on, so you can let's see, you can bring it out here, then articulate this up, and then bring the arm up like that. Then you've got this joint, and then you can do, I mean, look at that. And they even done it so like when the joint bends, there's like no holes. Everything articulates well. Very nice. Like I said, the hands, ball joint there. You've got see, all these skirts move, but like I said, I think you just have to be kind of careful with that. Let's see, we got an ab crunch. Yes, we do. Look at that nice ab crunch. And then you come around to the back, you can see how his like framework and all that ties into the crunch. Like how they do that. This is the back here, back of the head. I mean, just tons of detail. They do a really good job with it. Let's see. He can crunch backwards too. We got a waist rotation. Yes, we do. Like that. You know. And then, let's see. I'm going to just try to do the skirt here without popping one off. But legs will go up. The legs will go back side. You can see they got a drop down hip. Thigh cut. You've got the knee right there. So even the joints fill in. Like that, and then you've got rockers. You've got a toe here. Pretty sure you got a toe. Yeah, you can toe can go up, foot back and forth, however you want to do it. Goal right there. So this is very nice. Let's flip it around on the back, and we've got here. We're gonna plug that piece in. Whatever I did with it back here. Like, where'd it go? Here, like that, and then you've got a tab on the back, and you can just plug it in right there, and you kind of got the nod to G1 Megatron. And then I think you just have to be a little careful with the way this piece here on the shoulder works and how the arm articulates up. You just don't want to snap that or anything. And you got slots here on the arm, so you can plug the fusion cannon. I'm trying to look over the camera and do it, but you get that sort of look. Trying to do it here on camera. Did I get it? I think I did. So there's his cannon like that. See how the skirts maneuver like that? I just think that's the only issue. But yeah, I mean, that's a good looking Megatron right there. And yeah, it doesn't transform, but I mean, honestly, I'm not one of those guys that transform their figures back and forth. Most of the time I do it once, maybe twice if I really, really like the figure. And a lot of times they just sit on the shelf in robot mode. So why not have a good looking figure sitting like that? So that cannon looks good on there. Tons of articulation. Yeah, these ThreeZero figures are pretty nice. And they make an animation version too as well. So you can check that out. I think they did one that was BBTS, which still has some in stock. And then also doing a Walmart where they do a little bit more animation, like the back of Bumblebee has a yellow tire, stuff like that. So that is Megatron. And there he is, ThreeZero. Very glad to get this. I want to say thank you to Patriot Prime. Really do appreciate. I got this Optimus Prime from him, so very excited to add these to the collection. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the ThreeZero? You collecting these guys? If you haven't, think about it. Worth trying it out. Thank you for watching. See you down the road.